Thank you.
Okay. I'll let Jamie know. Okay, we are back in session. I'll let Jamie know. So let's take up that other, we'll back up again over underneath 14, discussion possible action on COVID-19 practices and procedures. We have one item that we need to address in the personnel part of it.
Yeah, if you want me to go over that, Madam Chair?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, on the personnel, the provisional personnel policy, though it's the one that dealt with all the additional 80 hours of crisis sick leave and a few other things. And then on the working from home portion, we have a provision in there currently that says employees other than commissioners working from home must not use personally owned computers for county work. Well, and this does not apply to emails, phone calls, and virtual meetings. That's what it says right now. However, we discovered that it is possible to use in some cases. There's one case in particular where we brought in our IT contractor to do the setup. So it included adding some additional software, but it was on the employee's personal computer, and it's secure. So this is a suggestion to insert I don't know if you can see where it's underlined right there, but insert the words unless specifically approved by the authority who approved working from home as stated above. So what that means, if a person is going to work from home, their department head must approve. And if it's an appointed department head, the commissioners have to approve. So as long as, and the idea is that the department head or us commissioners would not approve unless we're comfortable with that the connection is secure and that all, the appropriate security measures are in place. So rather than getting into the wording, unless a certified IT professional does this, we'll just say that the people who approve the working from home have to be comfortable with that IT setup, basically.
And that would be in a very rare circumstance.
Yeah, it's not. We're not talking many employees. Yeah, in the first place, because it's pretty hard to work from home in most cases.
Right. Oh, we get double donuts today. For
So
Terry now,
if you're
Jamie.
going to amend something that's in policy, you have to do it by motion.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd make a motion. So this goes back to item number, and we are streaming again. So on the agenda was that item number 14.
Yep. Item number 14.
So to take whatever action necessary under the COVID-19 with the current ongoing COVID-19 crisis, and to amend the provisional personnel policy, and then the portion that's right here. So the portion to insert the words unless specifically approved by the authority who approved working from home as stated above. And I don't know, I didn't number, actually I did not number my paragraphs, which would have made this easier, but I didn't. So
It won't work with when I insert it into the policy, the numbering goes away. Oh,
okay.
well,
Yeah, I don't have it on there
the
anyway.
bullet points go away probably.
Yeah, I don't have it in there. Well, so we're basically, let's see, how should I word this motion? To allow for people to use personally owned computers when working from home if they are specifically approved by the authority who approves working from home.
All right. Have a motion and a second. Any other discussion on that? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Commissioner Johnson?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries also. All right. Jamie, you have an addition for us. If you want to come and sit up here and push on a mic.
I'm back. I guess one big thing that I did miss this morning, and it kind of has to deal with the auditor's office, is within this unified command, what was developed was a surge capacity.
Can you get closer to your mic so my
surge capacity alternate care site, which was the extension center. And I think maybe I'd reach base, maybe with you guys have heard of being involved, but that was named back to Prairie Lakes by the Department of Health, and they have met those needs and capacity with provided. And I ended up using pod specialty cots out of the extension center, but the extension center as it stands right now, and I have not heard anything back from the state or the Corps of Engineers. Possibly the planning sector has, but right now as it stands, our county extension center should still be usable
Okay.
for elections. So that was one thing I just wanted to clarify, because that surge numbers went way down in the last couple of weeks, and they've provided enough space between the LATC college, the Northeast Technical High School side, with beds from their nursing facility to those, along with those cots. And I think they've met those needs by using other rooms. So I just wanted to make sure that the extension center as it stands right now is available. So just a clarification on that to add.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thanks for the update. Okay. Number 25, I guess that, I don't know if we need to take official action on, we do have it on the agenda. Or it doesn't hurt, I suppose, if we would make mention of,
We have an extra week. If we want to word it better, since we discussed it, do we want to take some time and word a specific motion or?
well, the specific motion is what we would have set, right? Or
Well, we're talking about May 11th
Yeah.
was the main thing. So
as the end date, well, actually, I mean, it would be the 8th basically, because May 11th will be a new.
yeah, so I mean, it is actually the way it's worded right now, it says action to reevaluate. Well,
temporary.
so but I'm not sure that, why don't we, yeah, we reevaluated it and when we
We've
had our
decided.
discussion. So why don't we, since we still have a couple of weeks, we can,
Think about the
yeah,
wordage on
yeah,
it, so
yeah,
yeah.
we can maybe word that a little bit
I just had
better.
it on there just in case it was something that
Yeah.
needed to come out and take action on, so. Okay, we will probably put that on the agenda going forward.
What are you putting on?
I would say it will be, discussion possible action of an end date for the temporary clerical assistant in the welfare office.
What agenda?
Next week, I would think. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll get it
Yeah.
on there.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't have it really agendized because it's not, this is about reevaluating. So, okay. We'll have that on for next week. I don't know, does anyone else have anything?
Just one quick open thing I forgot to mention. I have the actual food service proposals if any other commissioners want to take a look at them for the jail.
All right,
So
perfect. With that, I will look for a motion to adjourn. Motion by Van Duzen, second by Waterman. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Commissioner Johnson,
Aye.
opposed? We are adjourned. Thanks, everyone.